From Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort Performance Hall at Walt Disney World Resort in Florida, it's the 2017 Varsity Brand School Spirit Awards, presented by BSN Sports, Varsity Spirit, and Herff Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Master of Ceremonies, Bill Seeley.
Welcome to the Varsity Brand School Spirit Awards. This program was designed to recognize and honor the very best of America's high schools. Studies have shown there is a powerful link between high school spirit and student engagement, achievement, and self-confidence. Students with higher levels of spirit perform better academically, are more involved, and feel happier and more connected to their school, classmates, and community. During this program, Varsity Brands will be awarding $100,000 across 23 categories, which includes the prestigious Principal of Principal Award and the $25,000 grand prize for America's Most Spirited High School. With us to help honor our finalists are Olympic gymnast and gold medalist Lori Hernandez, joined by a Pennsylvania-based teacher who you may have seen daylighting as co-host on the talk show Live with Kelly, Richard Curtis.
Hey everybody. Wow, look how beautiful everybody looks up here. What's going on?
Wow.
That whole front row, you guys look great. Second row, no offense, you guys look good too. Third and fourth, what's going on? To you guys out there, how are you everybody? Come on, make some noise, you're having a good time.
This is incredible.
We're in Walt Disney World. How amazing is this?
It's absolutely incredible. And you know, I saw my cool friend Mickey Mouse today.
No way.
Just hanging out.
You know what, I saw him too while I was eating these little mini Mickey Mouse waffles. So delicious. Hey, you know what, we should play a quick game.
We should.
Favorite Disney character on 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast! No! Nailed it!
I think we just became best friends.
Did we?
Yeah.
Hey, love that. Guys, what an honor it is to be up here today, and what an honor it is to be looking out at all of you who consistently make a difference every day you guys attend school. You know, we have so many people here today, whether it's administrators, clubs, different groups around school, actual school districts, but there's someone here representing every aspect of the journey. You know, we have so many things going on here today, and speaking of some things we have going on, we have a school choral program that have the potential to add immense value to the high school experience. The first award is for the choral program that contributes to overall school atmosphere by providing high-quality performance to a variety of schools and community events.
Here are the finalists for the choral achievement. Burlington High School, Burlington, Wisconsin.
Danville High School, Danville, Iowa.
Mount Carmel Academy, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Somerville High School, Somerville, New Jersey.
And St. Vincent de Paul Catholic High School, Perryville, Missouri. Members from the 3 finalists for choral achievement, Burlington, Mount Carmel, and Somerville High School are here to perform the national anthem under the direction of Penny Yankee from Burlington High School.
How good was that?
That
Guys,
was incredible.
fantastic. Makes
So
me pumped
talented.
up, right? Pumped up for an award show.
Yes.
Well, I think it's time. And the winner of the 2017 Choral Achievement Award is
Mount Carmel Academy, New Orleans, Louisiana. Woo! Congratulations. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Hi, we would like to thank Varsity Brands for this award and for everything that you do for students across the country. On behalf of Mount Carmel Academy Chorale and our director, I would like to express gratitude to our administration and our entire Mount Carmel community for their support and prayers. We feel so blessed and humbled to be recognized, and this award is a beautiful symbol of encouragement, so thank you so much.
How happy are you to be here tonight?
I am so happy, I'm so honored, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, honestly, it's so great to see everybody who has been here from all over the U.S. People have flown in to be here tonight to celebrate the greatest things that the high schools are doing all over the country. We congratulate everybody that's here today. You know, it's so big and everyone's so spread out. We wish we could have been to each and every one of you and visited you at your homes. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get to everybody, but we did get to a few. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to direct your attention up here. Let's meet Isaiah Jones. He's one of the finalists in our Varsity MVP category.
I nominated Isaiah Jones for the Varsity Brands School Spirit MVP Award. It was about a student who shows not only the talent as a sportsman, but also the leadership, the academics. It was that well-rounded, all-around student that just makes everybody's day better.
He really takes his academics seriously and works hard on his academics, but he's also involved. He's members of clubs, athletic teams, and he works hard in those as well. He really wants his school to do well, and he wants to represent his school well, and he does that through his actions.
Well, I love coaching a kid. I love a kid that when you tell him to do stuff, he's gonna do what you ask him to do. He's the type of kid, he ain't gonna talk back to you, and he's gonna give you everything he got.
Isaiah never exhibits negative body language. Those type of kids sometimes are few and far between, and having him out there just, was really good for the chemistry. It lifted other kids up too.
When he's on that basketball court, he is in his element. He is centered, he's focused.
He has a goal, he's gonna shoot for that goal, and he doesn't want anything to stand in his way.
He's had to overcome a great deal of adversity. First of all, he suffers from juvenile diabetes. He lives in what we would probably term as a high poverty situation. He's been raised the majority of his life, ever since he was about 12 years old, 10 or 12 years old, by his maternal grandmother. Sometimes Isaiah has a lot of worries about food and water and power and rent and things that I think a lot of us take for granted. He's had to learn how to be independent, take care of himself. He has a younger brother who's 2 years younger than he is. I think he feels a great deal of responsibility for his brother too.
The best part about being Isaiah's little brother is just knowing that he always has my back, and he's just really a good person to look up to from a younger brother perspective.
How we need to clean up the lot, make it look presentable. Well, I really have spent the last 8 or 10 months with him in a working relationship. I provide some male leadership for him. He doesn't have that at his home currently. I do not have a son. He provides something for me that I realized I was kind of lacking in my life.
He's seen firsthand the results of other choices. So he knows that his education is his key, it is his ticket to be able to get out of the situation that he's in, to be independent, to not have to depend on anyone.
To come to practice and from his background and be here and be committed, that's a big part of him, his character, and that's what I like about him.
Sometimes students come in and they just grab a hold of your heart, and they make an impact on you, and he's making a bigger impact on us than I think we ever will on him.
If I could choose to have a son, he has many, many qualities and characteristics that I would want in my own son, and that's probably about the best compliment that I could give to Isaiah.
We congratulate Isaiah. Not only is he a great guy, he's got a great smile. I think we all can agree on that. Congratulations.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Although students are the heart of the school, the principal is the guiding force and role model exhibiting positive principles. This includes academics as well as athletics, honoring school traditions, ushering in innovation, while creating an atmosphere where students can learn, thrive, and have fun.
Throughout our presentation, we'll be honoring the 4 finalists in this category. Bill Seeley caught up with each of them to get to know them and find out what inspired their nominations. Let's get started by meeting our first Principal of Principal finalists, Chip Metters.
Chip from Troup County High School, so glad to have you guys here with us. You've done an incredible job inside your school. One of the things as I was researching your social media campaign was really interesting. Tell me about social media, the impact on the school, and then how you've kind of dealt with it.
Well, we made a decision going into the school year that we were going to tell our story, and we really hadn't used social media very much. So, you know, we wrote a 30-day action plan of how we were going to roll out our story about Troup High School. So it's kind of ironic how it really started. I made a couple funny videos supporting our volleyball team, and then I did a cheerleading basket toss, which was amazing.
Nice.
Had a whole new respect for our cheerleaders real quick. And social media just kind of took off from there. That we try to make sure we spotlight our kids, to make sure that our parents and our community members just know all the fantastic things that we have going on at Troup High School, and making some of those funny videos have really, you know, involved more community members where they feel like they're part of Troup High School now.
Yeah, so you guys really kind of took social media, which can kind of drive students apart, and kind of flipped it on its head and used it to really drive engagement.
Absolutely, absolutely, and our kids got behind it. And once our kids got behind it, that's when our social media kind of prowess just kind of took off, where kids were wanting to be involved in the videos, and you could see the school culture and the pride in our school really starting to change just because we were using social media, and you know, I think they felt like movie stars, you know, and turned me into a movie star on social media. It's really funny.
Well, now you really are.
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
Well, congratulations. We really appreciate all you do in the lives of young people, and thanks for coming.
Well, I appreciate it so much. Thank you very much.
We'll meet more principal finalists later. In 2015, Varsity Brands launched the search for America's most spirited high school, our grand prize. Entries were received from 16 states and narrowed down to 4 finalists. Schools submitted videos demonstrating why their school has the most spirit in America, an essay explaining their spirit story along with 2 recommendation letters. Videos were posted online, giving viewers the opportunity to vote for their favorites.
Our first finalist is El Toro High School. Pride is a cornerstone of the school's philosophy, and maintaining a Charger family where every student feels welcomed and accepted is a priority. There is even a policy that no student eats alone at lunch. The El Toro Director of Student Activities explains, for over 40 years, the Chargers at El Toro High School have continuously demonstrated that school spirit stems from one of the most important places of all, the heart.
There are 3 additional finalists in the America's Most Spirited High School category, and we'll meet them later. Now, let's learn more about another one of our finalists, whose school happens to be in Richard's neck of the woods. It's Legacy Coaching Award finalist Doug Snyder from Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Doug is a once-in-a-lifetime type of coach.
Coach Snyder, he played a really big role in my 4 years at William Allen High School.
The way that he's truly given himself up to give back to our community, our kids, and our school. It's pretty special. He's a special person.
Tell us a little bit about what you do here.
I am the head boys basketball coach here at Allen High School. I'm also a social studies teacher, which gives me a chance to teach history during the day. I teach 3 advanced placement United States history classes and 3 regular U.S. History 2 classes, and I've been doing that here for 20 years. We just finished a 26-3 season this year, so we had a great year. We were ranked #1 in the state of Pennsylvania in our 6A classification for much of the year. So basketball is important, but I see basketball as a vehicle for these kids to succeed in the classroom.
I didn't know he was an Allen grad, until I started playing for him. When he was kind of giving us his story a little bit, I'm like, wow, you're a 1,000-point scorer at Allen, and you came from Princeton, and you came back here because you wanted to teach us, because you are one of us. He went to South Mountain Middle School, the same middle school I went to, so I felt very connected with him. And I felt like, wow, this is kind of who I want to be.
About 12 to 15 years ago, I was going to speak at a basketball camp, and my dad asked if he could go along with me. So as we were driving up, he looked at me and said, how can I help out your program? He's also a graduate of this school back in 1950. And I said, I'm really finding out that most of the young men I'm coaching are being raised by single mothers. I said a mentoring program might be something that we might really want to start here. He and I put this program together in which we target young men from grades 9 through 12. These are kids who don't have any male role models in their family, and I match them with a young man from the community, some of who played for me maybe, some who might have had an interest in basketball or athletics, and they spend time each week with the young man. So it's become a wonderful program, and what I found that some of these mentors that I have, the men in town, actually follow these kids not only through high school, but through college, and even later in their life when they started their working career, and they've remained lifelong friends. To me, it's a wonderful thing.
You guys take a lot of trips to the elementary schools?
Oftentimes there's a state standardized test that the kids at the elementary school have to take, and the principals of those buildings like us to come over to kind of give them an inspirational, motivational message. So it's not for basketball, we're actually trying to motivate them to succeed and work hard so that they can do well on their state standardized tests.
He does so much for his students, his student athletes, and it's important that people understand that people make a difference, and these kids need that difference. So there's nobody else I would have nominated or could have thought of nominating.
Incredible, incredible. I got to spend some time with Coach kind of around town in Allentown and in his high school, and one word came to my mind: true rock star. This guy was the man.
Absolutely, he seems amazing.
Let's get to the reason why we are all here today, the award announcements. The Student to Celebrate Award. This student displays the utmost in sportsmanship and school pride. Driven, enthusiastic, optimistic, and loyal are character traits associated with this individual.
Here are the finalists. Tyra Erickson, Eden Prairie High School, Eden Prairie, Minnesota.
Nicole Sacco, Cranston High School West, Cranston, Rhode Island.
Taylor Sampson, Corner Canyon High School, Draper, Utah.
Joshua Arjuan, St. Thomas More High School, Lafayette, Louisiana.
Sophia Murtaugh, White Station High School, Memphis, Tennessee.
And Lindsay Tatum, Ballard Memorial High School, Barlow, Kentucky.
The winner of the 2017 Student to Celebrate Award is Taylor Sampson from Corner Canyon High School in Draper, Utah.
Taylor, as a senior, was recently named the most spirited student in her class. As the student body officer responsible for technology, Taylor has taken on the job of creating weekly Charger Memories videos. She has made over 40 videos to date, celebrating her classmates and their accomplishments. She consistently earns a spot on the honor roll and is known around the community for her drive, integrity, and enthusiasm. Please, everyone, put your hands together for our winner.
Oh my goodness. I would just like to say a big thank you to Varsity for the great opportunity, and a big thank you to my mom, who's always there to support me, and a huge, huge thank you to my amazing cheer coach who helped me start my amazing journey with photography and digital media and this amazing road. And this is an amazing opportunity. Thank you so much.
For this next award, Superior Sportsmanship, we'd like to welcome a special presenter, Miss Mary Beth Bessineri, Senior Vice President, ESPN, Wide World of Sports.
This athletic team shows respect and graciousness to opposing teams, referees, and school groups, and goes out of its way to welcome visiting schools and teams, maintaining a positive attitude during all events. Here are the finalists for the Superior Sportsmanship Award. Narragansett High School, Narragansett, Rhode Island. West Washington High School, Campbellsburg, Indiana. And Cleveland High School, Seattle, Washington. And the winner of the 2017 Superior Sportsmanship Award is West Washington High School from Campbellsburg, Indiana. The varsity football team at West Washington High School embodies the highest ideals of spirit and respect. Their integrity is best exemplified by a game that officials report was the best display of sportsmanship seen in many years of working. When a rival team could only put 10 players on the field, West Washington removed a player from the line to ensure a fair game. Congratulations.
I'd like to thank Varsity Brand for giving us this opportunity to put our school on the map, to recognize not just our coaching staff, but our whole school, our players, our community. This was definitely an award that was earned not just by our football team, but by the entire community at West Washington High School. Thank you.
Incredible. Our next category is the Mighty Mascot Award. Ooh.
Everybody's favorite.
The school mascot is the quintessential symbol of community, tradition, and school pride. The most dedicated mascots create a fun and uplifting atmosphere, keeping crowds in the spirit of the game.
Here are the finalists. Noah Bozell, Anderson High School, Anderson, Indiana.
Seth Moyers, Fayetteville High School, Fayetteville, Tennessee.
Brendan Mohan, Rootstown High School, Rootstown, Ohio.
And Hannah Grace Umfers, Christ Presbyterian Academy, Nashville, Tennessee.
The winner of the 2017 Mighty Mascot Award is Seth Moyers, Fayetteville High School, Fayetteville, Tennessee.
Seth, AKA Victory, is the face of the Tigers. Victory takes his role seriously as an ambassador for Fayetteville and upholds the highest standards of spirit and sportsmanship. He also participates in local literacy programs, hands out pink pom-poms to promote breast cancer awareness, and supports the Tigers all year long.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our stage At this time, Victory would like to give his speech.
The best one yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our winner. Hey, Victory, this one's yours, buddy. Woo! Yours.
What?
He was awesome.
He was awesome.
What? And if you didn't know, it took us all day to figure this out. Victory is the best name I've ever heard, right? Because that's what you want out of a mascot is victories.
Yes, absolutely. It took me a second, and then I was like, ding, I got it.
Moving on to our Outstanding Student Section Award. This group brings passion, enthusiasm, and creativity to a variety of school activities. They're a unified, organized, and creative group of students who back their school's clubs and athletics.
Here are the finalists. Pleasant Valley High School, Chico, California.
Cedar Creek High School, Cedar Creek, Texas.
Daniel Boone Area High School, Birdsboro, Pennsylvania.
Covington Catholic High School, Park Hills, Kentucky.
And Franklin High School, Franklin, Tennessee. The winner of the 2017 Outstanding Student Section is Daniel Boone Area High School, Birdsboro, Pennsylvania.
These outstanding students have a mission to represent their community with loyalty, pride, and respect. They help others by donating cans of food to the local pantry and even put together a cleanup crew to help at the stadium after games. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our winner.
Next up is our Sound of Spirit Marching Band Award. This school band brings talent, innovation, and dedication to school events. Here are the finalists. Coldwater High School, Coldwater, Michigan.
Fort Walton Beach High School, Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
McGill-Tulane Catholic High School, Mobile, Alabama.
Pace High School, Pace, Florida.
Park Vista High School, Lake Worth, Florida.
And Washington High School from Fremont, California.
The winner of the 2017 Sound of Spirit Marching Band Award is Fort Walton Beach High School, Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
This band is known to paint a portrait of motivation through vivid school colors and an amazing production of music. The band is always ready to move students to their feet and has a strong presence at a variety of school events. The band keeps students connected, creates an effortless school spirit, and motivates students to get involved. At the mere sound of a trumpet, a clang of a cymbal, or the tap of a drum, Fort Walton Beach students and faculty move and clomp and stomp to the beat. This band defines the meaning of school spirit. Accepting for Fort Walton Beach High School is Jan Schaefer.
Thank you so much. I want to thank Varsity Sports for Mr. Randy Folsom, our band director. He was not able to be here. He is at a conference in Daytona and couldn't make it over, but I told him I would accept this for him, and he is such an amazing band director at our school. We love him, and the school loves him. Thank you so much.
Now, let's meet our second principal finalist, Peter Winninger.
Pete, you do so many great things at Bristol Central High School, really engages kind of the student body. One of the things that really kind of stood out to me was your Ram Locker. Tell me about how that got started and a little bit about it.
So, you know, over the past decade or so, our demographic has changed significantly, and we're seeing more and more kids who are living below the poverty line. And it's a community effort to really make sure that people have what they need. We've had experiences with several fundraising drives where some of our people were bringing in used clothing to sell by the pound to companies to make money for the school. And I thought to myself, you know, what a waste of a resource when we have kids who don't have what they need to get by on a regular basis. And I thought that we could redirect those resources to make sure that kids were comfortable and felt good about themselves, and we wanted to make sure that, you know, we have an equitable situation for all of our students.
Well, it's fantastic, and situations like that actually can be disengaged. You talked about not coming to school, but one of the fun things, you've created this environment where I would imagine kids want to come there.
So we came up with the idea of Festivus, and it really is a holiday celebration for students, and it really served two purposes. One was to make sure that our kids had that experience of that togetherness and school spirit and fun in games. And the second part of it really blossomed after a little while when we realized that, you know, not every kid has a happy holiday. Not every kid goes home to gifts or rest and relaxation and a good time. So that sort of replaces it for many of them, and it's been a tremendous asset for our school spirit.
Well, thanks for all you do. You're an incredible principal, and the students are lucky to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Earlier this year, the Varsity Spirit Leader Awards celebrated one cheer team and one dance team that excel in service, school support, academics, and more. Dover High School from Dover, Ohio, took home the title for cheer, and the Loyola Academy Ramblerettes from Wilmette, Illinois, were this year's dance winner.
Our next category is the Standout Student Film Award. For this award, students were invited to produce a 5-minute film focusing on a school spirit theme.
Here are the finalists. Robert Rodriguez, Cedar Creek High School, Cedar Creek, Texas.
Daisy Tristan, Fort Walton Beach High School, Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
Ari Kutzer, Cherry Creek High School, Greenwood Village, Colorado.
And Jacob Gomez, Great Oak High School, Temecula, California.
The winner of the 2017 Standout Student Film Award is Ari Kutzer, Cherry Creek High School, Greenwood Village, Colorado.
This is the last category in our student division, and it is a big one, the Varsity MVP Award.
Wow.
This is a student athlete who exemplifies sportsmanship, leadership, and teamwork, the glue of the team. This person knows how to motivate, inspire, and encourage teammates to work together, push harder, and achieve the utmost success.
Here are the finalists for the Varsity MVP Award. Tess Reynolds, Grovetown High School, Grovetown, Georgia.
Jacob Kreider, Tempe Preparatory Academy, Tempe, Arizona.
Isaiah Jones, Childersburg High School, Childersburg, Alabama.
Janelle Gardner, Baker County High School, Glen St. Mary, Florida.
And Catherine Berlin, Orange Park High School, Orange Park, Florida. The winner of the 2017 Varsity MVP Award is Isaiah Jones, Childersburg High School, Childersburg, Alabama.
Isaiah Jones is a varsity basketball player at Childersburg High School. At 6'3", he has a strong presence on the court, and with a GPA of 3.75, he is just as strong in the classroom. Despite his skills, Isaiah is known best for his can-do attitude. His school's counselor describes him as a humble, giving, and a strong role model and leader. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the total package. Please put your hands together.
First of all, I'd like to appreciate Varsity Brand Sports for giving me the opportunity to come here and giving Childersburg the exposure that is well needed. And I'd also like to give a big thank you to my grandmother for always being there for me and just being there when I need her. And I love her to death, man. Thank you, guys.
It's time to meet our second America's Most Spirited High School finalists, Broken Arrow High School, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
We can all agree the heartbeat of every town is its high school. Broken Arrow is no exception. All students are members of the Jungle Student Section. The Jungle cheers on the Tigers at athletic events, school plays, academic competitions, and more. Students at Broken Arrow say enthusiasm pushes them forward, and loyalty keeps them coming back for more every time one of their own accomplishes something great.
I'll tell you what, that looked fun.
I
would love to go to one of their games. Guys, the next principal finalist is Frances Clare from Mater Dei High School in Santa Ana, California.
Frances Clare, great to have you here. You guys have done
Good to be here.
You've done an incredible job with Mater Dei High School. And one of the things that kind of stood out to me as I watched the video about what you were doing there at school is that you go to all of these student activities. How do you get around to all of them?
Well, I go to a majority of the activities that we have on campus and off campus. We have a number of our activities off campus. We have 24 different sports, so I make it to as many of those as I can, particularly at varsity level. Then we have a very thriving pep squad, cheer program, song program, dance program, and they compete not just at home, but they compete in California, they compete across the nation, so I make it to as many of those events as I possibly can. And then, of course, our other performing arts events, whether it's theater, choir. We have over 400 students in our choral program. Then we have a very, very magnificent instrumental music program. So I make it to as many of those as I can. And then, of course, not to forget, the number of clubs that we have on campus. We have about 90 clubs in which our students are involved. So lots and lots of activities, because we want our students to be involved, because the more involved a student is, the better he or she is doing in academics, and the happier a high school student is, the more involved they are in the different activities of the school.
Well, congratulations on doing an incredible job. Thanks
you
for joining us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Modern Day High School is very lucky to have her.
Amazing.
Our next award is the Top-Notch Teacher. This teacher has a genuine love and loyalty for his or her school, always encouraging students to discover their strengths and passions.
Here are the finalists. Billy Williams, Chapin High School, Chapin, South Carolina.
Justin Johnson, St. Vincent's Academy, Savannah, Georgia.
Mary Hagedorn, Perry Central High School, Leopold, Indiana.
And Nicholas Copeland, Friendship High School, Worldforth, Texas.
The winner of the 2017 Top-Notch Teacher Award is Justin Johnson, St. Vincent's Academy, Savannah, Georgia.
A math teacher for 10 years, Mr. Johnson also helped students fund an organic garden to supply food to those in need. Using the garden for instruction, his classes tracked plant growth rates using mathematical formulas. As a result of the project, students began to express interest in learning to cook. Using his prior experience as a chef, Mr. Johnson began to offer culinary arts as an elective class, focused on cooking with math embedded in the curriculum. There's absolutely nothing better than mathematics and tomato plants.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our winner.
First of all, I just want to say thank you so much to Varsity Brands. Thanks also to the administration of St. Vincent's Academy for all of your support, and to my students who inspire me every day, and also my wife for all of your encouragement. Thank you.
In several of our categories, the winners weren't able to join us, but we'd still like to recognize them for their accomplishments.
The Magnificent Manager Award, Haley Davis, Waverly Central High School, Waverly, Tennessee.
The Star Staff Member Award, Randy Kepley, Stratford High School, Stratford, Missouri.
The Outstanding Athletic Director Award, Luke Beach, Rochester High School, Rochester Hills, Michigan.
The Greatest Guidance Counselor Award, Christopher Rogers, Cass Technical High School, Detroit, Michigan.
The Most Memorable Graduation Award, Glacier High School, Kalispell, Montana.
Accepting all these awards is Victor E.
What? I think we're gonna need some clarification here.
What?
Whoa, 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 did this guy just go back and grab all the awards? Hey, Victory, we told you, you got your award already. Put him down.
Wait.
Get him before he gets out of here with those awards.
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
I don't know if he's coming back. Victory, this will not be the last time we see you today, I promise you that.
Maybe he sees this as his victory.
Lap?
Victory lap.
Oh. Never know what, I love that. Come on, guys. Moving on to the Top Athletic Trainer Award. This award honors an athletic trainer whose expertise is partnered with unwavering enthusiasm and encouragement towards all students, supporting athletes both on and off the field.
Here are the finalists. Becky Taylor, Sherwood High School, Sandy Spring, Maryland.
John Hansen, Los Alamitos High School, Los Alamitos, California.
Danielle Coate, San Benito High School, Hollister, California.
And Chad Abrams, Reeltown High School, Notasulga, Alabama.
The winner of the 2017 Top Athletic Trainer Award is Danielle Coate from San Benito High School, Hollister, California.
Through San Benito Sports Medicine Club, students who have an interest in a medical athletic training or a physical therapy career can become student trainers under Danielle's guidance.
Our next category is the Legacy Coaching Award. A long-standing history of success is only part of the criteria for this award. This is a coach who not only strives for victory, but also encourages academic excellence and good character.
Here are the finalists. Angie Stage, Davie County High School, Mocksville, North Carolina.
Vicki Williams, Chapin High School, Chapin, South Carolina.
Douglas Snyder, William Allen High School, Allentown, Pennsylvania.
John Henkelman, San Bernardino High School, San Bernardino, California.
And Scott Ellett, Wayne High School, Bicknell, Utah. The winner of the 2017 Legacy Coaching Award is Douglas Snyder, William Allen High School, Allentown, Pennsylvania.
For 20 years, Doug Snyder has been teaching history and coaching basketball at William Allen High School. In 1997, he stepped into the gym and instantly became not just a coach, but a mentor to his team. His mentoring efforts have expanded to ensure that every player from a single-parent home has a role model in the community. Allen basketball players have gone on to successful college careers, some even continuing in professional basketball.
An amazing man. Please welcome to his stage, everyone.
I want to thank my cheerleading coach who did all the legwork, Chris Billy, and got me here to make sure I received this award. But I really want to thank Varsity Brands for their ultimate promotion of student engagement in the classroom and in extracurricular, athletic, theatrical, musical productions, because that's what it's all about. And I want to say to all you in this crowd, a guy like me who makes it 35 years in this business does it because of everybody in here, because of the educators and the young people who make this profession the greatest one in the world. So I really want to thank all of you sitting here because that's what it's all about. Thank you.
It's time for our third America's Most Spirited High School finalist, Kahuku High School, Kahuku, Hawaii.
For over 100 years, this one-of-a-kind high school has stood alone on the north shore of Oahu, Hawaii. One teacher explains, wear your Red Raider shirt anywhere, and you're bound to be stopped for a conversation about Kahuku.
My students are not even allowed to have lighters in class, and these guys are fire spinning.
Goals. Goals, for sure. It's time to meet another principal finalist. Toby Pierce is from Flora High School in Flora, Illinois.
Toby, thanks for being here with us. You do really an incredible job at Flora High School.
Well, thank you.
As I was kind of looking into what you did as a principal, one of the things that really stood out to me was your commitment to go and visit every student at their house.
That was a project my wife and I worked on together, and I tell you, it was a fantastic experience learning where your students actually grow up. You can learn just an innumerable amount of things from them. It helps you relate to them and where they're coming from, and I found that it's great for our staff that I can be able to relate some things and maybe tell them about where this kid is from.
Yeah, I'm sure it helps with student engagement, getting them to kind of feel more a part or welcome home.
Exactly.
As you have up on your boards. The other thing really that kind of stood out that I loved was your opening ceremonies or your pep rally to get everybody excited.
That's just something that's kind of become a tradition since my first year of principal. We've done everything from The Office. If you've seen that show, they had Jim and Pam's wedding. Our staff came down reenacting that, if you will. We've done the Harlem Shake, and this year we did the Olympic theme, and which went over very well. And my staff, usually act like they dread having to get up and perform in front of the kids, but they seem to love it. After we announced the theme, they're all running immediately to the rooms, getting props and ready to go, and my staff does a great job with it.
Yeah, and I'm sure that teacher excitement about the theme and whatnot gets the students pretty excited about it as well, looking to see what you guys are going to roll out.
Yep, every year they are looking at the door, what's going to happen this year.
Any ideas for the upcoming year?
I have to keep that close to the vest, but we try to keep something current, so that'll probably be decided in the summer.
I can't wait to see it. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Our next award is the Best School Tradition. This is a school with a long-standing, meaningful tradition that inspires both school and community spirit.
Here are the finalists. Pleasant Valley High School, Chico, California.
Loyola Sacred Heart High School, Missoula, Montana.
Bingham High School, South Jordan, Utah.
Abraham Lincoln High School, San Francisco, California.
And St. Vincent's Academy, Savannah, Georgia. The winner of the 2017 Best School Tradition Award is Loyola Sacred Heart High School, Missoula, Montana.
Each year since 1962, the Loyola homecoming tradition has been to make the trek up Mount Jumbo to repaint one of the city's landmarks. The school has expanded their efforts to include trail work, pulling weeds and spreading grass and flower seeds along the mountainside. It is appreciated by the entire community and gives back to the city of Missoula.
Our next award is for Most Spirited Yearbook. The most memorable school yearbooks have a theme that sets it apart from other school years, a theme that captures the specific spirit and personality of that group of students. This award honors a pride-themed yearbook that publicly celebrates achievements, large and small, group and individual contributions to the school.
Here are the finalists. Chantilly High School, Chantilly, Virginia.
Lake Zurich High School, Lake Zurich, Illinois.
Haltom High School, Haltom, Texas.
Brentwood High School, Brentwood, Tennessee.
Case High School, Racine, Wisconsin.
Libertyville High School, Libertyville, Illinois.
And Riviera Preparatory School, Miami, Florida. The winner of the 2017 Most Spirited Yearbook Award is Brentwood High School, Brentwood, Tennessee.
You are here, the theme of Brentwood High School's yearbook, because Brentwood students love to be active and engaged members of the community. No matter the activity, from games to academic competitions, rehearsals, shows, service projects, and school dances, yearbook students are on site and ready to capture the spirit of Brentwood. Accepting for Brentwood High School is Annie Paris.
First of all, I'd like to thank Varsity for providing this opportunity for us. It's just been an amazing weekend thus far. I'd also like to thank Herb Jones for helping us make the most amazing yearbook ever. Most importantly, we'd like to thank our advisor, Ms. Ermy, who lets us support all our dreams that we think of for the book. And on behalf of the 41 staff members on the Brentwood High School yearbook staff, thank you.
This book wouldn't have been possible without the members of Brentwood High School and all the students and all the teachers. So go Bruins!
It's important we let you know the other young lady up here was Ellie Morrison. She's just as happy to accept the award on the behalf of the yearbook as well. Our next award is for Best Booster Club. This award will honor a motivated group of parents who support their school's athletic program with dedication and enthusiasm.
Here are the finalists. Ottawa Township High School, Ottawa, Illinois.
Middletown High School, Middletown, Connecticut.
Eldred High School, Eldred, New York.
And Cedar Creek High School, Cedar Creek, Texas.
The winner of the 2017 Best Booster Club Award is Ottawa Township High School, Ottawa, Illinois.
The Ottawa Township High School Booster Club is the embodiment of generosity and dedication, The Booster Club raises over $150,000 annually and makes sure that those funds support every aspect of student life.
And now, our final category, before we announce the Principal of Principal and America's Most Spirited High School, the Spirit of Inclusion Award. This award honors a school or school group that goes out of its way to welcome new students and educate students about issues related to diversity and inclusion, and cultivates an atmosphere where all students feel welcomed and accepted.
Here are the finalists for the Spirit of Inclusion Award. Cleveland High School, Seattle, Washington.
Pleasant Valley High School, Bettendorf, Iowa.
Ovicomo High School, Lafayette, Louisiana.
And Lexington High School, Lexington, South Carolina.
The winner of the 2017 Spirit of Inclusion Award is Pleasant Valley High School, Bettendorf, Iowa.
In 2008, students at Pleasant Valley created the nation's first inclusive cheerleading team, the Spartan Sparkles, along with PV Pals, a club that brings together students with and without disabilities for social activities.
Bingham High School from South Jordan, Utah is our last school to learn about in the America's Most Spirited High School category.
Bingham High School has a name for its unique sense of spirit, Minor Magic.
Bingham Sons and Daughters, just let you know, wait, we got a
Minor Magic is a product of Bingham's culture, a culture that values kindness, acceptance, and tradition. They believe Bingham's spirit is created by relationships that each student has with each other, and that in turn creates Minor Magic.
Here we go.
Okay, everyone, this is it. The moment we've all been waiting for, right? Our last two awards. First, the Principal of Principal. You've already met them, but as a reminder, here are our finalists. Chip Metters, Peter Winninger, Francis Clare, and Toby Pierce. This individual truly embodies all of the values that the Principal of Principal Award stands for. Congratulations to Peter Winninger from Bristol Central High School, Bristol, Connecticut.
Students describe Principal Peter Winninger as the heartbeat of Bristol Central High School. For 10 years, he has made the well-being of students and staff his life's mission. Winninger launched the Ram Locker, a giving closet, where students in need can shop for clothing free of charge, and it has aided hundreds of students. He also created a Festivus, a school-wide holiday celebration featuring a pep rally, obstacle courses, and friendly competitions between students and staff. English teacher Gail Dickow explains, Peter Winninger's interest and influence reach all areas of the school. He is the protector and promoter of his staff, an advocate for students, an expert at the table when it comes to educational theory and practice. Let's give a round of applause for Peter Winninger.
So initially, I almost let out a high-pitched scream like the chorus girls did, but I held it together, so you're welcome. First of all, I'd like to thank Varsity Brands for their sponsorship of this event, and would like to thank them for the way that they celebrate the best of what schools have to offer. I think that's incredibly important and often lost. I'd like to congratulate my fellow nominees, Toby, Francis, and Chip. I'm sure that you are just as deserving of this award, and I congratulate you on your success. Your kids, your staff, your communities are very lucky to have you, and congratulations. A few thanks. First of all, I want to thank everybody at Bristol Central, my maroon and white family. Without them, none of this would be possible. Particularly Gina Gallo, who's our spirit leader in the building, and like everybody else, she bleeds maroon. And I'd also finally like to thank my family, especially my wife Erin and my two boys. Without them, without their support, certainly I couldn't pour my heart and soul into the maroon and white like I do. So thank you, and I love you guys. Thank you very much.
You ready?
I'm ready, so ready.
And now, our final award, America's Most Spirited High School. Here are the finalists. El Toro High School, Broken Arrow High School, Cahuca High School, and Bingham High School. We had so much spirit in this category. We have a runner-up who will take home a check for $10,000, and that runner-up is Bingham High School, South Jordan, Utah. It's time for our grand prize winner, who will be taking home $25,000. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is Broken Arrow High School, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
That's just incredible.
Amy Howe will be accepting the award on Broken Arrow High School's behalf.
All right, I'm shaking just a little bit. That's awesome. Thank you so much to Varsity Brands for this. This is so huge for our school. This huge budget crisis in Oklahoma right now for education, and this is going to go so far for our kids. And I'm so proud of our students. And just a couple shout outs. Noah Schatz wrote the rap that was in the video, and he rapped it himself. We had a student make the beat for it, Jacob Warden, Kylie Ray, and Jonathan Rico. Some of our students shot the video along with our video production director, Greg Spencer, and video production teacher, Nolan Couch. We have an amazing video production class at our school. John Pulliam, Chase Gaddis, they wrote the essay for this award, and I can't forget our principal, Liz Burns, who's amazing, athletic director, Ken Ellett, assistant athletic director, Melinda Knight, and our amazing activities director, Jason Dudamski. This is a huge honor, and our students are the best students in the nation, and we're so, so proud, and I'm so lucky to work at Broken Arrow, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Lori and Richard. We've been inspired by people in schools from all over America, but every day there are more stories waiting to be heard. National School Spirit Day is September 15th, 2017, and that marks the beginning of our search for the very best of America's high schools. And we'll reward schools, staff members, and students that go the extra mile to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Prize money will be awarded to each category winner, with the grand prize of a $25,000 grant going to America's most spirited high school. Visit varsitybrands.com to find out how your school can participate. I want to thank everyone in the room tonight for the incredible work that you do inside of our schools. We have the opportunity to watch the Oscars every year, and we see actors and actresses being recognized for the excellent work they do, and we love watching that. But usually it's because they are acting as real-life people doing the things that you do every day. You're all heroes. You do an incredible job leading young people, getting them engaged, building a sense of community in your schools, and making a real difference in our country. Thank you, God bless, and have a great year.